Mike D'Antoni came out and said the Rockets' season will not be judged if they win a championship or not. So, if that's the case, what are you playing for? If your season is not to be judged if you win a championship or not, why don't you do this? Get swept and go home. You don't bust all those moves, trade for CP3, make all these trades, get guys just to get bounced out of the first round or go to Western Conference Finals, or just to say we had a great regular season. And this is my issue with Mike D'Antoni. He's done this a great deal. He's had a bunch of 60-win seasons. He did it with the Suns, back-to-back seasons. He had an MVP and Steve Nash back-to-back years. And besides regular season success, what do we have to show for it? Nothing. This is the entirely wrong message that he wants to be sending to his team. He is basically trying to deflect pressure off of the guys. Trying to deflect pressure off of James Harden and CP3 because he knows they haven't delivered in the clutch when it's crunch time. He's trying to put the pressure basically on something else. Like, well, we just want to play good basketball and a championship isn't our goal. So what is your goal? What do you mean your season is not going to be judged by if you win a championship or not? You're the best team in the NBA. Statistically wise, you feel like you got enough talent to play with any team. Why wouldn't it be to prove that you can win a championship? Why wouldn't the goal be a championship? And you got to factor this too. He quit on the Knicks. He quit on the Lakers. Now, with these comments, it's like if they don't win, is this like his early escape route to get out of Houston just in case they don't win? Let's just say they don't win this year and they don't win next year. Is this him saying like early waving the flag like, hey, I told you 2 years ago, our success wouldn't be based on winning a championship. It's just based on how well we play and, just bringing great basketball back to Houston or whatever the case is. Is that the goal? I thought the goal was a championship. But if you're saying that your season's success is not going to be judged by a championship or not, you're sadly mistaken. You have Chris Paul in his 30s. You have James Harden getting up there. He's still in his prime, but he's getting up there in age. If you guys don't win a championship this year, Golden State Warriors seem to be in disarray. You're the best Oklahoma City Thunder, disarray. You're the best team in the West. If this is the year that you don't get out of the West, you're not getting out anymore. You're not getting out anymore. So, damn right, the season is going to be judged by if you win a championship or not. This is the best window that you have. It's sort of like your teacher saying, hey, I know you guys have been studying for this test. It's really hard. Here, open book, open notes. And you can ask me questions. This is the test that the Rockets are facing right here. And you're saying that your success is not based if you win a championship? Think about this, guys. This is the year. Golden State is hurt. Spurs hurt. OKC disarray. You could get out of the West. Guess what? If you face the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James, he doesn't have help. He's just him and Kevin Love. He has a young cast. You guys have more talent than the Cavs. You have more talent than anybody in the East. What do you mean it's not judged if you win the championship or not? It's not to say he's not a great coach, not to say he's not coach of the year or stuff like that, but just the mentality that he has is just so poor and a bit misguided. And he's going to try to take all this pressure off his players. So when it's crunch time, they're not going to perform how they're supposed to be, because he needs to bring up the fact. He needs to kind of chastise them like, look, guys, you've been great before. You've been at the top of the East, of the West before, second, third, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you haven't did anything. You haven't done anything. Haven't won anything. That's the approach he needs to take with these guys, not the less pressure approach.